national industry, and therefore there would be no custom duty applicable on importer ships. Now you tell me 20 years back or 15 years back even, given the option of buying an imported car, would you not buy an imported car with no custom duty rather than buy an Indian car? So where was the chance with all the problems with the public sector, large shipyards which had, they have because of system problems. Apart from that, where was the question that anybody would place an order with an Indian yard? Why should they? As one deputy secretary lady told in the meeting in Delhi, she took out a boppin. He said, if I was given a chance to import this boppin, I would import a boppin. But where do we stop? So basically the problems were that government deciding is a strategic industry, keeping to the public sector, having no custom duty on all import of all ships, whether second hand or new, in spite of the fact, knowing fully well that most of the governments, including the government of USA, was subsidizing the shipbuilding industry.
Hello.
So where was the question that the Indian shipbuilding could grow at all? After all, when you see now the changes, partly it's because of the change in the policies which the government has put down. The government has not put down in place, of course it's not yet implemented fully, the subsidy issue. Similarly, I think the subsidy issue has come for the government shipyards also. So it's all very well to say that, you know, we lack in this, we lack in facility, we lack in modernization. How does a shipyard plan to go ahead and modernize and spend hundreds and hundreds of crores when they're not sure of what sort of work they would get? You talked of Korea and China. How much help did they get from their own shipping industry?
Yes, sir. Here,
you tell me, which Korean yard, which Japanese shipping company, which Chinese shipping company places an order from outside the country? But you tell me, here in India, I would say 97% of all vessels which are registered with the DG shipping is from imported vessels. You talk about mindset of a shipyard, you talk about mindset of an Indian labourer, you talk about mindset of the Indian people. Our attitude was that yes, we would import wherever given the chance. If we were forced to go by indigenous, that's the only time, and we went.
Maybe they have good reasons for that. Maybe why the ships are being ordered outside.
This is a very valid, you know, there is 40,000 crore defense orders in the country today, inclusive of the latest submarine order. And Government of India, Ministry of Defence has financing of the order of 1500 crore for development of this Mazagondog, Garden Reach, Goa shipyard, and again putting some money in the Cochin shipyard also. Today's paper you might have seen, you know, the ad for the international tender for 300-ton Goliath crane.
So I'm talking about it. After all, it's a labour-intensive industry. Tell me, why did L&T and Adani decide to get into shipbuilding today and why not 10 years back? Would they ever have thought of getting into this industry?
Mr. Advani, would you like to say something? Why you have gone into, why you have always imported ships? Why you have not gone with Indian yards? Or Mr. Roy, would you like, because you represent the ship owners?
I was associated with shipbuilding right from opening of Cochin shipyard.
Okay.
And as Mr. Kumar said, that time Hyundai also came up almost simultaneously. And
with the same layout. With the same layout. Originally the same
layout. And at the same time, I had the opportunity to go both places and same. Basically, it was initially in Cochin shipyard, it was a work culture. I remember there used to be Japanese advisors to Cochin shipyard for their first Panamax vessel which they are building to help them in. They got 100% design up to nut bolt, material, everything imported, only they were doing assembling. Which unfortunately Cochin shipyard is doing same thing, only assembling. Mr. Mukherjee praised Cochin shipyard, but what Cochin shipyard is doing? They killed their design department completely. They killed their everything. Only they want everything fully made up. Material package should come from Korea, nut bolts, right? Everything. They make the money. They give them design, including production drawing. Only people do assembly here and produce the ship fast, which was not their world culture before like that. They had their own design department. Perhaps if we had continued, we would have been. This is one of the basic problem that we do not have proper design department.
Why did you not continue making a good relationship with public sector yards in
because,
India?
Because one of them was these delays. Delays were so much. Everybody knows Cochin shipyard
produced. The government system it doesn't permit a shipyard to perform the way it should. It's not the fault of the yard.
But you cannot blame the private yard because it is one government to another government.
So I have one point. You know, technology, methodology, processes, etc. all cost money. Now, when you want to set up a shipyard of that stature in India, you are looking at anything 2,000-3,000 crores investment. Now, you take any shipyard in the world now. What is the profit after tax levels they have? Korean shipyard has got 2%, 2.5%, 3%. You take Singapore shipyards, nobody is about 10%, but they survive. How they survive? As Mr. Kumar has said, they have been supported by their own governments, their own industries. Because if you take the books, it's not a viable proposition to put a shipyard. You should be mad to put up a shipyard.
Put anything else other than shipyard.
You should, know what I'm saying, everything else will get you more than double-digit return.
Yes.
The sheer volume of, which will sustain the shipyard. So
But
the
no,
volume
the
is
shipyard,
given
the
only by
The government has to come and as a policy.
traditionally, all governments have supported shipyards because of A, it's labor intensive, B, it's the lowest, I mean, the investment required to create employment is the lowest in India. It creates a whole lot of ancillary industry and is a dynamic industry which has a lot of down the field effects. So that's the reason why each government, including US government.
Okay, one thing, maybe we so far understood what problems the industry, Indian industry has.
No,
What are the
one
good
of the
things?
biggest problem is that most shipyards, especially now in India, I'm not saying especially, I don't know yours, but generally they do not have even their basic design department. You know, leave about the detailed one, even basic. So when even the customers they come, they hire the designers, you know, from
But
a
how does it matter to the
consultant.
owner?
It can be outsourced now that
No,
technology is
outsource
being
means then
outsourced.
delays start. You have to, that fellow is
Yeah.
busy in 2-3 other places. So when you want him, we have experience, when they depend on too much on outside agencies, 1, 2, 3, 4, they have got 10 other works. So when you want, they are not available to you.
With
No,
outside
we have our own
agencies in China,
design
they work.
agency as far as this is concerned.
No, but
What
you
we
see,
would like
other
to know
day,
now.
I mean, we have our own in-house design.
Excuse me.
Then you will grow. Because once you have your own basic at least, then because any customer comes, if they have good people or knowledgeable people with them and they come to discuss with you, they get impressed what you are talking. If they know that you're calling one consultant from Calcutta who is freelancer and he is having another 20 works.
See, what we would like to know at this point of time is how to go forward. Yes, we understand these are the problems Indian yards or we have a history. We know what best practices are happening elsewhere. Now, it would be really very useful to all of us how to break this vicious circle, how to come out of it. One thing today, fortunately, which Bharti has really proved that capital is not a problem, which used to be the case, let's say, till few years back. Today, if a yard wants debt capital for restructuring and modernization, banks like State Bank of India, other institutions which are available, if you want to raise money from capital markets, there is an enormous amount of capital which is available. So capital, which Indians always had this problem of getting the capital, Indian companies, Indian yards, or anywhere else. That is today not the problem. So converting capital into machines, converting capital into designs is today possible. So how we can go forward, how we can borrow technology, how we can get capital.
Design thing, now design is a thing that will evolve in time. Now I have seen, I was in 1980, I had gone to Korea also. At that time, all the Dev shipyard and others, they were just coming up. But simultaneously, what they were doing, they were not doing the basic design that we are doing. Like in Gadrich or anything, we start from the basic design and do it. They were buying the whole lot from there and they were taking the shoulder jump. Simultaneously, I saw Dev shipyard being built and they are having the container sheds and the chemical carriers, etc. being done with the design coming from outside. So, till today also, if you really say, if you intrinsically you go that they lack basic design in many places. That is why we have so many Indians over there in the offshore and other things going on.
If that is the case,
I can
May-
interrupt.
may-
Mr.
may-
Sudhakar.
yes, sir.
Mr. Sudhakar's S12 organization was set up with that intention that it will be able to meet the national requirement of ship design, but it didn't work out
The way it was
because
expected.
the way it was, I wouldn't blame any individual, but the system, government-run system will not work. I'm just, I have run,
No, can we
only
say
the
in
defense
this
can
case,
run.
to speed
Navy
up,
is running it because
like-
of different reasons.
Like in case of Maruti Suzuki, we have seen, classic case, where the joint venture arrangement with the foreign partner has helped to get that going. And now with a whole lot of automobile industry has developed subsequently in a very short time. Is it also one of the options? Do you think is it a serious option?
Think-
Now 100% FTA is being allowed by the government. by foreign shipbuilding. Very soon it